In regards to crank holes, I would say Raz was the fuel, I was the tires, and Dick Krank was the steering wheel. And when Dick Krank died in the early part of 2023, I would say that the motor was still running, the wheels were still on the pavement, but there was no direction. Raz and I created the puzzle pieces, but Dick put the puzzle together, and that was the dynamics of crank holes. I think when you look at the video clip of Gotta Go and you focus on Dick Krank, you can see that he's thinking, because this video clip was from band practice, from a rehearsal, and even with the deep fried graphics for the video, if you look at Dick, he's taking it all in, he's listening, and he's thinking to make sure that everything is crisp. And when you look at the music video for Switchblade, when the camera's on, and there are a couple parts where I'm being shown, you can see where Dick moves out of the way to make sure that I get a little camera time. So he was definitely the ringleader. You know, me and Raz were like tigers, and he was the guy that was taming us. As I've said before, I became a drummer in the mid-'70s when I was a little kid because I wanted to be Peter Criss. And a good story is that shortly before Dick died, he called me up on the phone and he said he was going to drop something off, and I wasn't sure what it was. So when he pulled into my driveway and I walked outside, he gave me his original Peter Criss solo record from the 70s when Kiss put out all their solo records. And Dick had them all. He had all the originals. He loved Kiss, but he broke up the four to give me the original Peter Criss solo record with the poster inside, Casablanca. So that was just Dick's way of saying that, you know, he appreciated my efforts on behalf of Crank Holes. And I think that Dick knew that if anything were to happen to him, that Crank Holes would move forward. If the favorite marathon runner bails out of the race for whatever reason, someone is going to cross the finish line. Someone's going to win. Crank Holes is a family, and not preserving family legacy is non-negotiable. So to not finish what we started would be disrespectful to Dick Krank, in my opinion, in our opinion. So we finished what we started. After Dick died, we created some more music, and at the current time we have Civil War EP, we have Instrumentals EP, and we have the record Battle of Britain. That Peter Criss solo record given to me by Dick Krank shortly before he died is now framed and hanging on a wall in my home, and it serves as a reminder to march straight.